It was just after 1 in the morning on a quiet spring night in April. An alarm screamed through the control room of reactor number 4. The sound was sharp, insistent, a harbinger of something gone terribly wrong. Men in white coats, men in caps, scrambled from their consoles, their faces illuminated by the sudden blinding flash. The floor beneath their feet trembled violently, a deep, stomach-churning shudder that felt like the earth itself was tearing apart. Then came the sound, a deafening explosion, followed by another, even more powerful. The reactor had blown apart. A pillar of incandescent heat and fire erupted into the night sky, a terrible beacon against the darkness. The sky over the sprawling Chernobyl nuclear power complex began to glow with an unnatural, ethereal light. Hues of blue, orange, red bled into the atmosphere, a spectacle as beautiful as it was terrifying. The 350-ton concrete shield above the reactor core, known as Elena, had been tossed aside like a coin. Fragments of superheated graphite and fragments of nuclear fuel were flung into the air, raining down on the surrounding buildings and igniting dozens of fires. From the gaping wound in the reactor building, a column of radioactive smoke and dust billowed upwards, a poisonous plume that would soon begin its silent, deadly journey on the wind. Helicopter shot. The destroyed reactor. 4 building, photographed from a helicopter in the days following the explosion, with smoke still rising from the core. The men in the control room stared in disbelief, their training utterly insufficient for the apocalyptic scene unfolding before them. In the nearby city of Pripyat, people were stirred from their sleep. Some saw the strange lights in the sky from their apartment windows and thought it was a thunderstorm or a military exercise. They had no idea what had truly happened just 3 kilometers away. The air began to carry a peculiar metallic taste, an ozonic tang that clung to the back of the throat. This was the taste of airborne radionuclides, invisible particles of poison settling over their homes, their parks, and their children's playgrounds. The V.I. Lenin nuclear power plant, known to the world simply as Chernobyl, was a flagship of the Soviet atomic energy program. Located in the forests of northern Ukraine, it was a sprawling industrial complex, a symbol of Soviet technological might. The plant had 4 operational reactors and 2 more under construction. It provided electricity to millions of homes and factories. Workers and their families lived in Pripyat,